So I received a comment saying that if I get my cats fixed, they won't spray. They're already fixed. They've all been fixed with the exception of Squishy. And they all began spraying after they were fixed due to the introduction of an elderly cat who was already spraying when we brought him in. He also was fixed. Not by us, he was fixed when we found him. Spraying is a result of territorial issues. There is also an abundance of stray cats in my area. I know I'm pointing at the windows like you guys can see anything through the curtains. That come and they do mark our yard. They mark the outside of the house. They mark the outside of the neighbors' houses. It's very, very common in our area for people to leave their cats outside and not get them fixed. That, combined with the cat we brought in, started our cat spraying problem when Sir was 5 years old as the oldest cat to begin spraying. And that also resulted in our other cat spraying. Now, that cat has since passed, but once they begin, it's really hard to get them to stop. So they have continued. Honey is getting some water while we wait for dinner. According to a PubMed study, it is, again, more common in intact cats, but it still exists in fixed cats. This is also reflected in a Science Direct article and a few other places. The treatment for it is behavior modification and environmental modification. We're working on environmental modification and behavior modification constantly. The amount of spraying in our household has gone down dramatically from when we first started this journey, but it does still exist. And I am not the kind of creator, honey, nope, who's going to lie and say that having this many cats is just sunshine and rainbows all the time, when it's not. It can be very stressful, and it can be very demanding, especially when you have cats with a behavior problem. So because of this, we don't often have guests over. We don't want to put our friends in a situation where they feel like they have to tell us our home stinks. We're already aware that it might. We try not to let it stink. We try to keep everything clean. But I'm sure things are going to get missed from time to time. Now, my family comes over and they have told me in the past, hey, your house stinks. However, recent visits, even as little as 2 weeks ago, they've told me it smells a lot better. So I've got somebody checking in. I'm making sure I'm staying good.